All right, Kenman here today. A little bonus footage, double package, double feature unboxing. Woo! What? Yeah, a couple little things to look at today. Nothing too crazy. That's why it's a double up little bonus footage for you. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I purchase everything at retail price. And I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right, couple of things. Let's put that one over to the side for a minute. This one here, actually does have a rip on the end. This actually, I'll try to make it quick and short. Bada bing, bag on the floor. I am an artist. I have some other projects that I have in mind that I'm working on right now that aren't particularly part of the channel. But this was something I saw that might work for that particular project. And since they're knives, I figured I'd unbox them and we can look at them quick on here. This is a 3-pack of highly deadly, highly awesome, dangerous. Oh, wait. Yeah. These are little fake plastic toy Rambo knives, I guess you call them. But yeah, it's a completely separate project that I'm not going to get into right now, but it is something that I was looking for items that'll work for that, and this might be it. So I ordered a little 3-pack of these cheapos just to see what they were about, how large they actually were in the video or in the photos. They actually look much bigger than they are in person. Let's get out the old measurements. It is coming in at just over 9 inches. We've got a 5 1/4 inch blade with a 4 1/2 inch cutting surface and a 4-inch handle. I mean, ultimately, not all bad. Want to go ahead and get out what it's kind of semi-modeled after. Good old book. Look at the thickness on this bad boy. Who doesn't want a buck 119? Come on, if you don't, you're wrong, because you do. This thing is sweet. Anyway, hijacking videos myself here. Yeah, so these look like they may or may not work good for my project idea. They're big enough. They feel real enough. What's everyone think about this? Does it look cool? For a little toy, like if you were doing a Halloween Scream costume, you know. All right, so that's those. Got 3 of them. Maybe I'll juggle them for you later. All right, moving on. Package number 2. All right, this one we can... Falling into a deep sleep. When you awake, you will be in the world of Blade Show, Texas. Road to Blade Show, Texas. More stuff on the road. If you have not seen, bing, I'm going to Blade Show in Texas in a few weeks. I have some thoughts and ideas. This is another one of the things that's going to help me with that. I'm doing a giveaway. I've been looking for some stuff to add for the giveaway. Let's go. Let's just get into it. Whoosh. Bag on the floor. We have some silly pull. Anyone have any thoughts on what's in here? All right, how do we... Looks like we've got a little tape to deal with. Boom, boom. All right. Let's get in here. There it is. Wow, ready? We're just going to dump them all out right on the table here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bucks on the floor. here they are. These are some prizes. Oh, okay. Better figure out what side. Oh, there is no sharp side. Oop, I'm a little tight for space in here. We have some carrot butterfly knife balisong. Oh, geez, they're really light and I'm tight in the space. Okay. Boom. If anybody is not aware of the balisong or old school name butterfly knife, that is what this is styled after. This basically a butterfly knife is two handles hinged with the blade in the middle. So you can basically, generally one side will be dull and you would hold that side, the dull side, so that as you spin it around, if it catches on your hand, you can do these moves like this. And you know that that dull side is what's going to be hitting your hand and you're not going to cut yourself. And then as long as you're doing stuff like this, you can do these fun opens and closes. I am not a big butterfly knife person. I have one that I probably should have grabbed and got out that has an actual blade on it. I don't use it very much. It's not an expensive one or even a very new one. It's older. There's some folks these days are really into it. There's always been some knife people that are into it that are definitely into spinning them and doing crazy tricks and having fun with it, which is really cool. I like it a lot. I just never really got into it all that much. I have some respect for it. I think it's fun. But just like I said, just never really was something I got into as much. But yeah, so what these are is these are just these little cheapo light, but it looks like a carrot. See how it's got like the the green part, the roots of the carrot, and then the blades have like the carrot kind of marks on them. So they're kind of fun. They're like butterfly knife trainers or balisong trainers, but they're cheap and carrot formed. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. But they're neat. That seems like they all work. They are a little light, and I'm used to, again, I don't do this, and so I'm used to kind of swinging in a larger area, and right now I'm like forced to be sideways because of the way the camera is, and I want to like do these flips this way, where I'm going to now hit the table. So again, my skills are minimum, but I'm also limiting my space to literally, I've got 14 inches from the table to the camera, less than 2 feet wide. These are not excuses. I am not good at this. These are fun. These are going to be some prizes, some giveaways. What does everyone think? These look just ridiculous, don't they? Okay, so if you are just now catching on and haven't watched those other videos yet, what we have is dust all over the table. I have some of those. I have some of these, right? The old gravity knife. I also was kind of messing around. Look at that. Oh, now I'm going to do it wrong. Boom. Right? That's pretty fun. Or you can... But I have these gravity knives. Oops. That are super fun, super fidgety. I have these butterfly knives that are super fun, super fidgety. All fairly inexpensive, so I shouldn't have any problem giving a lot of them away. I currently have 6 of these. As you could just see, I just picked up 6 of these butterfly balisong knives. I have 20 of these. So I've got quite a few for the giveaway. Here's where I'm at right now. Everyone comment below. I'm sure you watched the other video earlier But where we're at now is I did some tests. I did a few experiments with the dice. So if you haven't watched any of these things yet, I just got the double wiener. That is a rarity, big rarity right now. I've got the Wiener Warrior dice that I got from Blade HQ from an order. They've got the Wiener Warrior blade, knife. They also have like the Dessert Warrior. So these dice are kind of fitting to people who are going to be at Blade Show. And I wanted to do a game. And so I'm going to have people come up and I'll have them roll. And there's 3 outcomes. What? My numbers are totally blown. I've just rolled it twice in the last couple of times. There's 3 possible outcomes. One of them is a double wiener roll. One of them is a single wiener roll. And the third one would be just numbers and no wieners. So what I was planning to do, I did some tests. I did 3 tests in a row where I basically rolled these dice 50 times. And then after rolling, every time I rolled them, I wrote it down. I took note. Is it a single wiener like that? Is it a double wiener? Or is it just 2 numbers? Long story short, test number 1, I had 30 times where it was just numbers. I had 19 times where it was 1 wiener. And I had only 1 time, the 35th roll, was a double wiener. Second test, I had 38 times, so 8 more times with just numbers. I had only 11 with a single wiener. And once again, only 1 time I rolled the double, and it was on the 6th roll. So similar, but yeah. Test number 3, the last test I did, we had 37, just the number, 11 with a single wiener, and that time we had 2 double wieners, the 13th roll and the 50th roll. Long story short, on the average for the 3 times that I did it, with getting absolutely no wieners at all, it was 30, 37, and 38. So in those 30s is how many times people are going to basically roll no wieners. Second place, obviously, was a single wiener, which was 11 times, and 19 times. So that is going to average out to, 11 to 15 times or whatever for every 50. And then the double wiener was either rolled once, or twice. So very, very minimal. Who knows? Just because that's how I tested, I could roll. You saw me roll 2 double wieners in just a few rolls. So you never know what's going to happen. But with those tests, I kind of went with what I think I'll do is if they roll and it's 2 numbers and that's it, no wieners at all, they're going to get an entry and a sticker. So I'm going to give them one of these stickers, and then I'm going to give them the link or however I'm going to do it to enter to win a knife. And then the knife that I'm going to give away is going to be something similar to maybe this Watauga that I can't even open the first time I'm going to open a knife on the video. But one of my die knives. So I'll have a few that they can pick from. And so everyone who rolls, no matter what they roll, they will be entered to win one of my KDK custom knives. Okay, so no wieners rolled, I'm thinking, will be an entry towards the knife giveaway and a sticker. Boom and boom. If they roll 1 wiener, then they're going to have a choice, probably, it looks like. I don't know. And the choice would be, we'll give them a sticker. We'll give them an entry to the knife. And then they'll also get either one of these gravity knives or one of the Balisong carrot knives. Sound pretty fun? Also, didn't mention, I have 10 that are like this of the gravity knife. Glows in the dark. That color glows in the dark. And all these carrot butterfly knives also glow in the dark. I'll try to do some videos with that sometime soon. Okay, so 1 wiener rolled, and they will get an entry for the main knife giveaway, a sticker, and a choice of either the butterfly or the gravity plastic toy knives. Awesome, right? And finally now, because I hardly had any, makes me feel a little more generous. But if this starts rolling heavy, then I can start to get to a point where I'm going to run out. And if I run out, I run out. And that's just kind of the way it is. But a double wiener roll, I'm looking at trying to take a few of these knives that I have the bone handle on, like this one here. And I'm going to be doing some scrimshaw. I'm going to do a little custom scrimshaw action. Knife like that, or like this one here with the lock back, or maybe even the smaller one with the lock back. But I have several of these bone handles that I'm going to do a cool little carving custom scrimshaw work on in the next week or two. And then if someone rolls a double wiener, basically they'll get a sticker, they'll get an entry into the main knife giveaway, and then they'll get to pick from one of the bone scrimshaw knives that I have available. How does this sound? Am I on the right track? Does anyone think this is crazy? Think it's perfect? Give me some advice. Here we are working on it. Going to have some fun at Blade Show Texas, regardless of how it goes. Getting some stuff to give away. Tell me what you think. Comment below. Which one would you, if you were there and you won, would you take one of these sweet little gravity knives, or would you take one of the balisongs? Right? All fun. All fun. That's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.